And welcome guys, this is your friend Sai Patil and welcome once again to my channel and to provide you some precious knowledge at your service. So get ready, and today it's a very interesting video. As you all know, my previous video was very short but this video will be very interesting. So without wasting any time, please let's begin very quickly. Today I'm going to speak about certain syndromes or certain sufferings which normally human beings don't suffer very frequently or very commonly. These syndromes which I'm going to speak today are very rare, but if you suffer, it will be a very tough time for you. It's very abnormal, very rare syndromes. Yes, let's quickly move to the first syndrome. The first syndrome which I'm going to speak about is Alice in Wonderland syndrome. You must be thinking what I'm speaking, what kind of syndrome is this? Let me tell you, this is a syndrome or a type of disease, you can say, not a disease, a mental imbalance. See, what is Alice in Wonderland? If you are a person suffering from Alice in Wonderland syndrome, what will he be facing? First of all, the moment he starts suffering from Alice in Wonderland syndrome, he will look the things, he will perceive the things around him much more farther than smaller than actually they are. For example, the stool, chair, this all. Actually, these things are smaller than us. Means normally, if you see, our height is little bigger than them. If we stand like this, chair will be little down. But the sufferers of Alice in Wonderland see or the perceive that particular object much more smaller than. It means exactly what I mean to say here is they will perceive the things like very small and they are the big giant. Means the hormonal imbalance, or you can say some imbalance in their body. If they are suffering from this syndrome, they will look the chair much more on a very tiny. They will feel that they can just hold that chair within their fingers. Such a small things they will perceive, even a normal shaped, normal size things. Very strange syndrome, right? Yes, and this thing doesn't stop here. It also affects his hearing senses, his touching senses, and also his own body image. Means if when he will look himself in the mirror, he may find himself very small. It's real. You must be thinking, what joke I'm doing? No, dear viewers, don't take me it as a joke. It's real. These syndromes do exist. Because it is very rare, not very common, that is the reason why we feel that this doesn't exist. But it do exist. Cases are very few. It's not thousands. Many, you can say like 20 cases, 10 cases are there, but there are such cases. Yes, and the next syndrome will little amaze you more. The next syndrome is very amazing. Foreign accent syndrome. Yes. Now you'll say, what kind of names are you getting, Sai? Yes, I am right. Foreign accent syndrome. What is this syndrome? Basically, this syndrome, if person suffering from this syndrome will unknowingly, unexpectedly, he will speak in a dialect which he has never learned, which he has never heard. For example, I am an Indian. I can speak 4 languages: Hindi, Konkani, Marathi, English. Okay, but if I can speak Chinese also, I can speak Telugu also. How is that? I have not learned, I have not heard, I have not read, but still I can speak. And when this situation occurs, it is normally said to be foreign accent syndrome. Foreign means here any language or any dialect I start using which I have never learned about. Suddenly, this is a syndrome, very rare cases. It was like only 30 cases were reported. Let me tell you viewers, only 30 cases were reported, and until 2002, it was dismissed. Doctors were dismissed. The doctors dismissed the case. But in 2002, Oxford University scientists in England, Oxford University, we all know, they said that this syndrome do exist, though rare cases are reported, but this is there. And certain abnormalities, means certain more bad outcomes of this sufferings is, you will see your speech, the pitch of your speech or the lengthening of the vowels go much longer. A sudden change in your speech will come. You will not understand that how I am speaking this language when I have never learned only. I will speak Chinese, but I have never learned Chinese. This is foreign accent syndrome. Yes, and the third syndrome which I'm going to speak is water allergy. Yes, now what is water allergy? allergy from water, as the name itself suggests. Now, what exactly happens? The person now again, this syndrome is also the rarest syndrome. This is the rarest syndrome. Not much of the cases, only 30 cases are reported for, so far. That this case, once the person suffering from water allergy, he has such an allergy of water that even a water poured on his hand, rashes will start coming. Rashes come, and he just cannot bear. That person, there is a very prominent example for this. A woman in UK had water allergy. This example is given by a doctor actually. He says that woman was suffering from water allergy, and then water fall on her hand, rashes start coming. She can take bath only for 10 seconds. Yes, you heard me right. Only 10 seconds she can have bath, and she cannot drink water much also. Little amount of water. She has water allergy. Very few cases, I told you, very few cases are reported, but they do exist, and this existence were confirmed by medical board review. MBR, medical board review, confirmed that this water allergy do exist. Because many people have some doubts. Really, this types of, they are just imaginary stories created, like this syndromes are. Yes, these syndromes exist. Because we don't suffer from this, we just cannot say that no, things don't exist. Things do exist, but we don't know about them. And this is the reason why I make videos, to make you aware of such things. The fourth syndrome is very interesting, very dangerous actually. The fourth syndrome, very quickly, Moebius Syndrome. Now, what is this Moebius Syndrome? Let me tell you first. This syndrome is, the sufferers of this syndrome are most commonly, or most always, is children's or pregnant women. Now, let me tell you, this is the most rarest of rarest, extremely rare syndrome. Say for suppose all over world there are only 10 to 15 sufferers of this. Okay, so what is the most dangerous part of it? I said it is very dangerous. This gives you facial paralysis. Now, what does paralyze? No movement. Body is paralyzed, you cannot move. So here it is, facial paralysis. Your body will move, but your face cannot be moved. This is exactly what I mean to say. Now see, listen to this features first. Once you suffer from this, you have facial paralysis. And what does facial paralysis? You cannot close your eyes. First thing. Very strange? Yes, it is. You cannot close your eyes. You cannot move from one side to another. You cannot move your face from here to there. You have to be still. Your face, you want to sleep at night, you will open your eyes and like this, you will sleep. This is the very dangerous part of it. The third characteristics, feature of this worst danger, no expression. You're expressionless. If you want to show a scary face, you cannot get scared also. You cannot move your face if you're scared. If you're happy, you cannot show that happy expression. If you are you want to cry, you're very sad, you cannot show that sad expressions. You become expressionless. So means your face is paralyzed. You are just like this. This is exactly position what you have. Understand? Very dangerous. Now let me tell you, this is the very rarest have, and something more added to this. Some of the most or more dangerous thing, fingers must be missing. If once you are suffering from this, there are chances your fingers will disappear. Fingers will not be there. Your clubbed feet. Feet means your feet will become very small. You see this very tiny people in this world. This is all because of these syndromes. Very few people are there, very tiny. Some of them some of them appear on the films also. Serials are made. This very tiny people. You think VFX and all? No, these are real in the world syndromes. Some hormonal imbalance, hormonal problems, or something. Some internal problems. The syndromes occur, but very rare. The last syndrome of this video, yes, and here it will be wrapped. The last is Pica. What is Pica? This word is very confusing. Let me tell you what is Pica very quickly. Pica is nothing but person who suffers from Pica develops a very closeness or likeliness to the unnutritive items like clay, salt, dirt. Dirt means the corner dirt, very dusty. They love to eat such things. Very strange, very weird like. Means I'll tell you more about it. What happens if you're suffering from this Pica? You will love to eat clay. You have that eager curiosity or that desire. You develop the desire to eat these things. Clay, dirt, and some raw food ingredients. Raw means if you want to eat, say for suppose a dal, what you will do, you want to eat dal, you will prepare it first and then you will eat. But this sufferers of pica, they will eat raw things, raw dal. They will eat salt only. Actually, salt is used to make food tasty. You cannot directly consume the salt. They do it. They directly consume the salt. They directly have anything raw which is not yet prepared. Understand, this is the things pica sufferers go through. But let me tell you, this thing, researchers say that this may be because of some mineral inefficiency. You have less minerals in your body, that is the reason. But yet the experts have not yet found out the exact reason for this strange disorder, and also the cure. What is exactly cure for this strange thing? Researchers have not yet come up with an exact proof. It's just like in corona pandemic, we don't know exact vaccine to make. Researchers are trying, but no exact vaccine has yet come. So with this strange syndromes, the list of this all 5 syndromes are very strange, I know, and very rare also. So I think this is information I wanted to give you all. You must have enjoyed this video, and if truly enjoyed, please comment in the comment box, like the video, subscribe the channel if you have not, and see you in the next video.